Three. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Coaches Co-Creating, episode 18. My name's Jasmine, and I'm a coactive transitional life coach.
My name's Amanda, and I'm a coactive inner calm coach. Oh, sorry, my go. Today, we're going to talk about the subject of money, the title being, Is Money a Dirty Word? So I think I'll kick it off and ask you, Jasmine, is money a dirty word for you?
That's such a interesting question. Well, at this moment in time, no, it's not. Yeah. It's not a dirty word. It's not, but it's probably taken me some time to get to that point to say it's not a dirty word.
Okay. So one of the things I've noticed with when I work with clients over the subject of money is there's quite a lot of baggage that we carry around with us from our childhood. And the stories and the lessons that we've learned along the way that create our story about money itself. So is there anything in your childhood that you would say has shaped your feelings around money?
I definitely. I mean, I was always brought up, to work hard. You need to work hard to, make a living for yourself. I mean, my mom worked very hard when I was growing up and work hard, budget your money, I think there was a bit of fear around it as well, like be careful, don't waste money, money's hard to get, all of those kind of things. So so I think that probably was really instilled in me from a young age.
So there was more of a struggle with money than there was it comes easily and easy
definitely.
Easy
Definitely. And the famous saying, money doesn't grow on trees. I think everybody's heard of that one. But it was very, you need to work hard,
It's quite interesting. I love that phrase because I think actually, it's a polymer now in the UK, notes, but for years it was paper, wasn't it? And I'm like, well, actually, I think I might take you on that. But money doesn't grow on trees isn't said anymore. Well, I don't. My peers certainly say it to their children. I never said it to my children.
It's funny, isn't it?
That was I had it said to me so many times. I mean,
me too.
My husband and I have this joke, because we always say, my dad used to follow me around switching lights off, going, not made of money, switching all the lights off.
Yeah, not made of money.
And the other one was. Who's left the immersion on?
Oh, really?
The immersion heater typically took a lot of money to run the heat in the water, So if anybody left it on, woe betide you.
And also, obviously, close the doors. But then I guess people still do that now to keep the heat in.
Yeah, I guess. To a certain extent, I suspect that is true. Yeah.
But definitely turn the lights off. But I always turn the lights off, probably because I knew I had to. Yeah.
I definitely still do that, and my boys are grown; they're adults, but I still tell them things like, "Turn the lights off." You're not, we're not. I don't say we're not made of money, but it's like it's wasting electricity.
Yeah, and energy.
Yeah, it's about the conservation rather than like the money going out the door from paying for it. So
exactly. But it's amazing how the beliefs we create as a child,
Yeah.
And they stay with us.
You were saying about money's hard to get. Was there anything else around the subject of money that was obvious to you as a child?
I don't know, just that it was hard to get. It was very hard to get.
Was there any connotation of whether it was good or bad?
I think it was probably good because, I watched my mum, she worked hard and then she saved, and we always had holidays every year because she had worked hard. So it was like work hard and then you can enjoy yourself. You can enjoy the rewards after, that kind of thing. So I guess that's a positive thing.
It is very positive.
And even like my mum used to say to me, especially when I was traveling, obviously years later, money is your best friend. Like, and I really do believe that. And I think when you're traveling, especially because, if you're stuck or you need somewhere to stay or something, it's money that's going to help you.
Yes.
You know, stay in that hotel, book that flight home, or so. I don't think I had a negative belief around money, but more like how important money was or is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and how it can really get you out of situations. If you've got money, you don't have to put up with certain things. There's a choice. You have a choice.
Gives you choices.
Exactly.
Yes.
Money gives you choices. Yeah. I had, that was a big one. So I think, and I think I still believe those now. I still live by those now. Like, money's your best friend when you're traveling.
That's quite a smart lesson, really, to know that money gives you that freedom of choice, and gives you things that maybe not available to you if you don't have it.
Exactly. You don't have to put up with things if you have money. You can walk away, things like that. Yeah.
Yes, no, that is true. That is very true. And so what would you say has been the journey from that point to now? Has it been much of a transition, or do you think it's pretty similar to what you were learning as a child about money? Because you said you don't feel like it's a dirty word now.
Yeah, and I don't think I ever was, actually. Thinking about it now, I don't think it ever was. It was just, maybe there was a bit of fear around it, thinking, oh my God, if I don't have money, then what's going to happen? Because I knew, because it was always like, if you have money, you can do this, but then if you don't have money, you're going to be screwed, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's what's playing on a lot of people's minds right now, isn't it? With all of this sort of, uncertainty over jobs and security and that of the futures, a lot of people are in that space of, if this happens, then I'm screwed.
Yeah. And then you've got all this fear, and having that fear, I don't think that doesn't really help you get money, does it?
No. Well, it's all future proofing as well, isn't it? It's not about what's happening now. And I would always say the mantra to myself, everything's all right now. That's important to remember when it comes to anything, let alone money.
Yeah, you can't.
Is look at your situation now rather than thinking, what if, because that can spiral out of control. And
Exactly. You're never going to feel relaxed, because so many things can always happen in the future.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So, it's interesting. But it's, it's interesting that you've asked me that, because I've realised I've never thought it was a dirty word. Yeah. Do you think it's a dirty word? I know we don't have much time. We've got a few seconds, but do you think?
No, but it's interesting that the difference between yours and mine, because mine was a Roman Catholic upbringing, and so the religious connotation on top of that is that money is, root of all evil, and so it was a dirty word when I was growing up. So it's interesting the contrast. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess we'll talk about more of that on our live broadcast, won't we? So
yes, we will. It'll be interesting to hear your story as well.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to make a change, you've had enough, you can book a free consultation with me at www.withnava.com.
And equally, if you're a high achieving woman in business and you're looking to introduce more calm into your life, you can contact me through my website, which is happycoach.co.uk.
Thank you so much, and see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.